Okay, trigonometric graphs. Let's previous video did y equal sine x and now y equal cosine x. It's the same. It's periodic average to k pi. So let us take the table of variation of only this part from 0 to 2 pi, right? So if x equals 0, what happens to y, which is equal to cosine x in this time? X equal pi over 6, x equal pi over 4, pi over 3, right? Pi over 2, and pi, 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi. 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi. If x is 0, cosine 0 is equal to 1. If x is 30 degrees, which is pi over 6, it will be radical 3 over 2, radical 2 over 2. We did that before. You can go back to some videos. Half pi over 2, 0, pi minus 1, 3 pi over 2, 0, and 2 pi equal to 1. Those points, the important points, they just, if we plot them, they just give us exactly how to draw. Again, to Microsoft Mathematics, and I will ask him to draw to us the cosine x. Let's graph it. Okay, let's graph. Still. Okay, that's it. This is its graph. As you can see, it's easy to know the points. It's easy to know the points. This is 0. If x is 0, again, let's take a look again to that. If x is here, if x is 0, y is 1, etc. X is pi over 6, y is radical 3 over 2 until 2 pi 1. If x is 0, 1 until, if x is 2 pi, if x is 2 pi, which is 6 point, let me make it smaller. If x is 2 pi, also we have 1. 2 pi means 6.28, we have 1. Let me trace the points for you. As you can see, let me take it back. What is this point? It's 0, 1. It's 0, 1. It's not exact, but it is 0, 1, right? We plot this point, which is 0, 1. Here it gives me a little bit less than 0. So this point is simply 0, 1, right? So as it moves more than 0, y will be, if x is approximately at this point, right? What is this point that makes y equal 0? Let's go and see. It's pi over 2. 3.14 divided by 2, 1.57. So approximately, it gives me, if it is exactly on it, it will be give me exactly on y equals 0. And then it goes on to pi, which is x 3.14. 3.14, y will be some point, right? Y will be minus 1. And then if x is 2 pi, if x is 2 pi here, y will be also 1 again. 6.14, y will be 1 again. This is it exactly. And we repeat this part. We just repeat this part again and again over till from minus infinity to plus infinity. And that's it. Let me see if we can do the tangent one. Let's directly do it. Tangent is the same, but since tangent is equal, sine over cosine, right? Tangent x simply it's equal, tangent x simply is equal to sine x over cosine x. Sine x over cosine x. So cosine x should not equal to 0. And when cosine x is equal to 0, at pi over 2. So every multiple, odd multiple of pi over 2 makes the tangent 0. So pi over 2 excluded, 1 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2 we excluded, 5 pi over 2 we excluded, and the even and the sorry, odd positive or odd negative multiples, we exclude them from the curve. They will be as asymptotes, right? Because cosine will be 0 at pi over 2 and at minus pi over 2, and every pi it is repeating itself. So that's why we exclude those values. Let's go to the graph and see. Let's go to the graphing and see. Let's ask him to graph tangent x, right? Tangent x. Let me show you. What do I mean exactly? This is the graphing of tangent x simply. As we can see, every pi over 2, here we have pi over 2. Let me trace. As you can see, every pi over 2, every half pi is doing what? Is doing an asymptote on it, right? Every half pi we have an asymptote. Every half pi we have an asymptote. So this is the drawing from minus infinity up to plus infinity. 1 pi over 2 over here. We have asymptote, minus pi over 2, we have asymptote, etc.